I don't have good credit. Can I still buy a business? I'm Jeremiah Townsend, the business broker advisor. In today's video, I'm going to answer the question, can you still buy a business even if you have bad credit? Before we get into that, remember to like and share this video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and please leave a comment on any questions you have relating to business buying. That way I know how to provide you with better information. So yes, you can buy a business even if you have bad credit. Generally speaking, the banks are going to want to see a credit rating of 680 or higher. I've seen them do it with 680, 650, even 630, but you're going to be in that ballpark range. Now, your credit might have gone down for lots of reasons and not always exactly your fault. So this can happen. It's very common, but you don't need stellar credit to buy a business, but you do need at least decent to okay credit. So I'm going to give you about 7 steps or so on how you can seven simple steps here for credit repair. And the first thing is you should hire a credit repair company. A credit repair company is going to cost you about $150 a month. Might depend on who you go to and everything else, but just assume it's going to cost you $150. And they're going to work on your credit for probably anywhere from 3 to 10 months, maybe a year. So if they work on it for 6 months at $150 a month, that's $900. If they do it for a year, that's going to be $1,800. Now think of this $900, pretend you just do it for 6 months. If this boosts your credit from 630 all the way to 690 or 715, it makes your dream of buying a business become very possible in a 6-month time frame window. Totally possible, totally doable. But here's a couple of steps that you can do on your own. Number 1, I told you, hire a credit repair company. Yes, spend the money. It's going to cost a little bit of money up front, but you'll get a better interest rate. So number 2, obtain a copy of your credit report. You need to look at that report, you need to see what it is, and you need to review that report for errors. So get a copy and review it for errors. You can carefully review your credit report and actually go down that report line by line and say, I don't actually use these accounts, or these you can dispute. You can dispute issues on your credit. If they said that you made a late payment or something like that, and you didn't, you can dispute those. So make sure to dispute errors. Get your credit report, review it and dispute errors. Disputing errors would be the third thing that you could do. Just make sure to dispute any errors on your credit report. You need to pay your bills on time, so make sure to put them on an auto pay. If you constantly pay a bill late, occasionally that company will show up. I actually had something show up on my credit report once because I had it on auto pay, but I received confirmation that a bill had been paid through a bank. But then I switched banks and I found out that the payment never actually went through. So it was a problem. It dinged my credit and made my credit go down. I had to show the credit repair. I had to show the credit company the confirmation of payment received by the provider, the email they sent me saying, we received your payment. And they later said that I didn't pay that. I'm like, actually, no, I did pay that on time. So make sure to dispute those errors, pay your bills on time. Another one that a lot of people say is to reduce your debt, but I want you to be careful on this one. I have seen that, yes, if you have high levels of debt and you have too much debt, that can be bad. At the same time, if you have no debt, your credit rating can drop significantly. When I paid off my house, my credit took a significant hit because I didn't have any debt. My payments went down significantly. And for whatever reason, they saw that that was a bad thing. Another thing you can do is some of the credit companies will actually have a credit repair program. So like Experian, or if you're with Chase or whoever, they will actually tell you things that you can do. You might need to apply for another credit card. You might need to lower some of the balances on some of those accounts. So just think about that so that they can give you a better credit rating. And most importantly, number 7, the most important thing for you to do is to be patient. Credit repair takes time. It takes several months. It can take, in certain cases, it can take years. Yes, it can take years. But even a bankruptcy will not stop you necessarily from getting a loan to buy a business. But you do need to have justification. They need to understand what happened, what went on through that process. So, yes, you can buy a business even if you have bad credit, but I do recommend hiring a credit repair company to work with you to boost that credit rating. And it's always a good thing to do to make sure you're in a good position if you're going to use a bank loan to buy a business. I'm Jeramiah Townsend, the business broker advisor. I hope you found this helpful. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.